Good morning, chat. Somebody's still sleeping this morning.
I'm tired.
Yeah, we know. You're a little bit more than just tired. We're about to pull in the Ocean K. We're basically stopped. So we're about to start spinning here in a minute. As soon as we get going here in a moment, it shall continue.
Yes. Good morning, everyone. As Dimitri said, it is time for our day here in Ocean K. I'm out of bed. Let's go. Watch his ups come in. Very excited for our day here in Ocean K today. As some of you probably know or remember from the seashore videos, we didn't get to go here due to high winds, so today seems like a much better day. A really unique part of Ocean K as well is they have their own tug that sits out here at the island, so there it is right there. Very cool. I don't know if we're gonna need it. I don't think we need it, but they might just attach and do it anyways, so but we'll see. That's kind of cool though. everything now.
yourself some breakfast.
I did grab myself some breakfast.
There you go.
But croissant, hash browns, some bacon, and then we have our little thing to come back in like 2 or 3 minutes for our made to order. I don't know. But basically they'll make you a fresh omelet for you, and they'll let you like select what you want in it, but they'll give you a number, just come back in a couple minutes. So we got that coming as well. Very, very nice. All right, and here we go, the main dish. An omelet. He got one as well. Yeah, trying to get our TikTok post. Internet's been good in spots. There's like spots where it just barely works, but then the rest of the ship, it's really good. This seems to be one of the few spots where it just doesn't work.
Deck 12.
All right, time to make our way into Ocean K.
Yes.
Lovely. Good morning. Here we go, Ocean K. We pretty much come straight back. It looks like we got a couple shops over here. Pretty cool. And then over there you can kind of see the jet skis. Super pretty.
Yeah, I found a spot.
We're heading over to the lighthouse. We kind of worked our way over there. You can actually go up, and I think that's what we're going to plan to do. You do have to pay, I believe, to go up, but we're about to find out what the price is, so stay tuned. All right, lovely photo spot, but update, it is $24 per person to go up there. A little steep, but pretty cool.
What's up there?
All right, first one of the day.
Ocean K.
Ocean K. But speaking of our first drink of the day, drink package, if you have it on the ship, it transfers out into the island as well, kind of like Royal Caribbean does with Coco Cay, so that's always good to know. But I can't get over the views of this place. It's so pretty here.
How'd you show them the fence?
As I should. It's a very good fence, don't you think? High voltage. This clip can't be too long because of the copyrighted music, but I really like how they have these little green speakers all over the island, just kind of pumping and just kind of chilled music all day. I love it. All right, so if we make our way further back, we've got ourselves it looks like the buffet area. This little building behind the bush is where the buffet actually is, but lots of seating for that. Really cool. Looks like we have more seating over here. This is definitely part of the island that doesn't really get a whole lot of attention when it comes to like all these social media posts and things like that. You know, you always just see like the lighthouse and that beach right there at the front, but right in the center of the island, you have this big lagoon, and it's really nice. Very calm. I would say it's semi-busy here, but it doesn't look that bad.
I'm gonna say, if you go down there,
Yeah, exactly. There's nobody down that way. So that's really cool. There's a bar over there. Looks like they got canoes. Lots of really cool stuff here. This is a really nice island. Buffet area number 2 over this direction. Very cool. And it's just right outside of there. Whoops. And to pretty much give a reference of where it all started, where we turned to go down towards the Lighthouse Beach, if we would have just gone straight through those shops, we would end up right here, which then of course leads us into that buffet that we were just at and into that lagoon. But the cool thing is I really like these little homes that are here, and this is actually where they house the crew that are not on the ship. They actually live here on the island, and these are some very nice little homes for them. You know, Coco Cay, they're not the most aesthetically pleasing looking places for them to stay, but these look really nice and really pretty. So it's cool that they did that.
Ship or if that's...
Yeah, I don't know. It's up to you, honestly. I don't care. Hold on. Very beautiful day here in Ocean Cay, here in right off of Bimini is where this is located. But a very beautiful day here, a very beautiful island. There's Dimitri. But we're gonna head back on the ship here in just a few minutes. Love this island a lot. It's very, very nice. Not a whole lot of shade and not really any lounge chairs, but those are really the only nitpicks that I have about this island. Other than that, fantastic. Anyways, let's go ahead. We're gonna make our way back. We're gonna make our way back on board the MSC Seascape. All right, here we go, back on board the beautiful MSC Seascape. After a beautiful day, after an awesome day, a hot one, here in Ocean Cay.